Comedian Dan the Humorous is taking the gloves off in his career as he says no topic should be off limits as far as creativity and jokes are concerned. He joins us on the show to talk about this, the trend of a one-man comedy show, and more.
When I small, then they tell us, say, behind every man, there's a woman. Now we don't hear beside. They don't change position.
Dan the Humorous may be caught in controversy in his career as he plans to change his approach to telling jokes about sensitive issues.
Surprise men as my day, or as you just do with your baby like this now. Your wife, now be governor. Then you, with all this baby, you come be first gentleman.
A number of Nigerian joke peddlers have had their fair share of controversy after telling jokes based on sensitive topics or incidents, leading comedians to often shy away from such issues. Dan believes this is a limitation on creativity.
Well, I usually describe myself as a cerebral and urban comedian, but lately I have decided not to have any limits to what I say, and that is because I find out that everything affects everybody, you know, and sometimes some sensitivities and sensibilities might be affected, but it's a joke because I don't think any comedian will crack a joke to glorify something, you know, but if you look around, everybody has been affected by one thing or the other. If you crack a joke even about a car, it can even offend somebody who doesn't have a car. You know, so it's for people to be able to accept these things and open themselves to creativity, you know, so no limits for me.
The Port Harcourt Raised Act will give fans a sample of this new approach at his forthcoming one-man show in Lagos.
Okay, well, I think like every other thing in Nigeria or every other thing around us, they evolve, you know, as time goes, they develop. And internationally, it's been there, you know, for donkey years. But as everything with Nigeria, we like to come late, you know. But when we come late, we come very well, you know. There was no meeting, there was no nothing. But I think it's just the natural evolution of things. I think we've come to realize that our shows are what albums are to musicians. So if you're doing your show as a comedian, it's your entire body of work. You know, because performing in several places, you might have restrictions. You have religious restrictions, political restrictions. You know, you must obey the brief of your client. You know, but when you're having your show, it's my territory, is my place. So, you know, I need to express myself to the fullest. So it's just basically reducing the loads that we have in terms of, you know, featuring people there so that we can actually give the audience the very best of us, something that they will not see in any other platform or in any other show that we feature in because time and various restrictions will not allow.
You don't marry, but you are still in the jungle. And your wife, they suspect you, they read your phone. It's because your wife no get work. Give your wife work, you will be free. No open shop for her, no, she go get time. Give her office work and make the office not near your house. If you stay somewhere like Lekki, make the office there like Okoko. By the time she go from morning by 8, close work by 5, Okoko to Lekki. Now you go to tell her, baby, can you read my text? Don't you have eyes? Leave me, I beg. Tomorrow is work, I want to sleep.
You monitor the trend recently, we've been promoting our shows without musicians on the bill. And it was actually an economic reason because they paid them, and by the time you find out what should have been your profit is what you paid, you know. And the musicians too, they can give wahala, you know. Shout out to the musicians and my friends who will also come and support me in my show. But, you know, it was more of economic, more of a case of convenience. And then we began to realize that, you know, because of social media and everything, you know, back then, people don't get to see you. People don't get to see Julius Sago or Basketmouth or whoever, you know, so when he's doing the show, but social media, everybody is seeing you almost every day. So we found out that people coming to people's shows are coming because of whoever is convening that show and not necessarily because of who he's bringing. So anybody you're bringing is weighed side by side with your capacity. So if you say Dan the Humorous live featuring Wizkid, they weigh the capacity. Yeah, Dan can bring Wizkid at his level. But you now say, Dan the Humorous also featuring Bruno Mars. Like, wait, how manage? This guy wants scam us. You know, so even when you're truly bringing Bruno Mars, the people will not come because they don't think that you're up to that level to bring Bruno Mars. So at the end of the day, it's about you.
Disturbing Lagos will see him join the list of comedians who dare to test their creative abilities.
One storyline, for example, now, they bring the storyline of man who don't struggle, he can't cheat on his wife, money can't come, he can't cheat on his wife, now they come broke. As they come broke, the wife can't save him. You give Hollywood to do a trailer for him. You go hear something like, what happens when a man ignores a woman that has struggled with him over the years? Hell had no fury than a woman's taunt. Watch out for this movie, A Woman's Tale, coming to you October 2016. You go and see. Give him to Nollywood. Then go give Shego the voice up. The next thing you go hear, James got married to Philomena. They moved from Nsukka to Lagos. James struggled from Obalende, and now they have made it. They live in Ikoyi. James started to follow women, started to cheat on his wife. Now he was spending all the money buying cars for women, buying houses for women. Now James is broke. What can James do? Nothing. His wife is now here to his rescue because she is a prayer warrior. She has been moving from church to church. She even attended the Experience by House on the Rock. And now things have been well for the family. James now has money. Everything is back together. James no longer cheats on his wife. The moral of this story is, do not cheat on your wife, especially the one that has struggled with you. Grab your copy now.